What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Stuart, and we have got another full packed daily market update here for you. As always, everything I say is not financial advice, so take everything that I say as entertainment purposes only. I'm just some guy at home sitting talking to his camera about cryptocurrencies and everything to do with trading. So remember, always do your own research. It is very important that you do that for yourselves. Right now that we've got some of that out the way, let's hop on over to the crypto bubbles. We've got this very big bubble here for the Lunar forked chain after the crash. Remember, Lunar forked itself into Lunar and Lunar Classic. Lunar Classic down about 16%. Lunar itself up 205%. Not too sure what the reason is for that. So you do have to be very careful when you invest into these positions. When you see these big pumps, but you're not 100% sure and there's no real big news behind it, there's got to be a reason. So be very careful with this because there's often some reason why it's pumped up and it's most likely going to come back down to the same levels again and you can lose heavily. Never ever chase the pump. That's one thing that I will tell all of you. Having a look at some of the others, we do have Bitcoin over here somewhere. It is up around, here it is here, up about 9% on the day. Overall, very green day compared to what the last 24 hours have been. This is great to see. So if we hop on over here to CoinMarketCap, we can see that we've reclaimed the 1 trillion mark. We're up nearly 6% on the day. Really nice, awesome to see. We always love to see it when it's above a trillion, but who knows how long it's going to stay there. As I've said before, my previous videos, markets are very volatile and they are likely to change. Moving on to the Bitcoin chart, we can see we went down yesterday and the last few days to this mark here. We have come up. There was a bit of a consolidation period, and as we can see in the last few hours, there has been a pump. Bit of a signal here that we're probably going to head down again sometime soon, but I do think we're going to be sitting between probably the $22,000 mark and about the $18,000 mark. So we're going to be trading in and around, up and down for some time. We do have the news coming. I think it's the 13th, so we have to look on the inflation numbers in the US, and that is going to have some effect on the markets as well. So just be very careful when trading. There might be a bit of a short signal here where you can get yourself into a position and make some profit. If you have a look down here, probably about 4% worth of gains, depending on what sort of position you get yourself into. But be very careful again. Nothing I say is financial advice. Hopping over to some very interesting news. We're going to be covering some of the XRP versus SEC court case. Got Jeremy Hogan here, who's speaking a bit about the court case. If you don't know, Jeremy Hogan is an attorney who has been following the court case very closely. And he's said that we need to circle September 19th as the day we get to see most of the cards the parties are holding. And that would be on Ripple and the SEC side. The end game he thinks is very close. A lot of people are speculating that a settlement is on its way. So we'll just have to watch the space very carefully. As soon as the court case is over and we have some guidance as to what's happening with Ripple and obviously its token XRP, I do think that we will see a pump of XRP going back up to some really good levels. Not its all-time high just yet. That'll be coming in the future. But for now, this is something to watch. Sticking with XRP, we've got Gary Gensler, who's probably one of the least favorite people in crypto right now. He's admitted that not all crypto coins are securities, but he hasn't given any guidance on which ones are and which ones are not. He's obviously keeping his cards very close to the chest with the Ripple case going on. I do think that the SEC are behind it with this case, and they are looking to get themselves onto another court case to win quickly that they can use against Ripple in their court case. But this is something that's just a personal speculation. You're just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. Sticking with XRP, we do have a bit of a clip here at David Schwartz. There has been the Apex conference going on this week. He was talking about XRP. So I'm just going to mute myself up and I'm going to play this clip for you very quickly and then I'll be back with you.
Been increasing those speeds, scalability, low energy uses, and I think the track record, 10 years running, and the built-in DEX, tokenization, sourcing efficient liquidity. The XRP ledger rises to the fore as a core opportunity to differentiate against other chains with these features. Awareness of the XRP.
Right. So, as you mentioned, the XRP's got some really great features coming. They're in the works. Some features are already there. Do apologize if you hear some noise in the background. I live in a bit of a zoo, so one thing you learn about me is I love animals. Got 2 dogs, 2 cats, so you'll hear the dogs, and you might hear the birds as well chirping in the background. So, just getting back to cryptocurrency. XRP itself has got some really good use cases. Remember, use cases are probably going to be something that's focused on a lot in the next bull run. XRP is not going to be excluded from that list. We've got the ISO 222 that we spoke about a few days. XRP is on that list. We do have some more XRP things that we will go through, which just shows, that they do have a really exciting project. They've been around for a very long time, and something that I am bullish on. I have mentioned before that I do hold XRP, and something that is being slept on at the moment. Again, the price is very low, easy 10 times in the long run, but again, not financial advice. Okay, moving on. So as my research went on during the day, I came across this one. They say gold is going back to the new financial system. XRP is going to bridge the gold-backed currencies. XRP to $10,000. Now, while I don't think we're going to see that $10,000 mark, if we do see it, it'll possibly be in the next 10 to 20 years, but I don't believe we're going up that high. I think XRP might get as high as about $30 to $40 within the next 10 years. But I do think that XRP is going to be vital when it comes to CBDCs and cross-border payments. I do have another clip for you just a little bit later in the next segment where we talk about CBDCs and the BRICS nations. So if we just move over to that, I will mute myself up again, and I will chat to you guys very shortly.
Russia is looking to go on to its own gold standard. I think that speaks volumes. Any thoughts to that, Robert?
Yes, well, Andy Schekman talks a lot about that. He talks about the BRICS. The BRICS nations are Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And he talks about how the Belt and Road project now is going to affect 90% of the world's population, and they'll all be on the CBDC yuan. They'll be going into Chinese crypto, not American. So the US dollar, according to this guy, Andy Schekman, is toast. And that's why it's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they're going to take over the world with their own gold standard.
Now, while I don't believe that the US dollar might be toast, I do think that America might be falling behind the 8 ball when it comes to cryptocurrencies. As we can move on to this one over here, these two actually go together. America continuously going after cryptocurrencies instead of embracing them. They are finding ways to tax them, to work against them, and to try and protect their own financial system. The big banks, the big financial players have a huge influence in America, and cryptocurrencies are something that scares them. Instead of working with them, cryptocurrencies are something that they're trying to push back against. And here we can see they could soon ban proof of work mining. Now, if America bans proof of work based mining, obviously that's going to have a huge impact on Bitcoin miners. We do have Ethereum that are moving to proof of stake within the next 6 days. And it's just, for me, it's very suspicious that this news comes out just as Ethereum moved to proof of stake, especially with Ethereum's name being mentioned in the Ripple SEC case as well, where it seems they got a free pass. So something cooking in the background with Ethereum. Ethereum's definitely not going anywhere, and this is something that, again, America needs to look at because they are falling behind. We can see here the UK Economic Secretary says they want the UK to become the country of choice for those looking to innovate and build in the crypto space. Now here we've got the UK embracing change, embracing cryptos, inviting people to come across to the UK and build on crypto. Something very exciting to see, something you want to see. America is again falling behind that. The UK is not the only country in the world that is embracing this change. We have large parts of Asia, the Middle East, where they are embracing this and they're inviting people to build cryptos, to start these digital token companies. As the regulation comes in, it's going to be a lot easier for them to do that. Finally, We are going to be speaking about Lunar Classic. We did speak about it earlier on. We can see here that it is down about 14%. It's actually improved slightly since we started talking about it. But at this point, Lunar Classic cannot be ignored. We have probably about 4 exchanges, including Binance and KuCoin, who have said that they will be taxing on withdrawals and deposits. We have another one called Huobi, who also said that they are going to be supporting 1.2% tax on withdrawals and deposits. Now, at this stage, it's not clear if they are going to be taxing any burns or any trades, spot trades. The rumors are that KuCoin possibly are going to be doing that. Binance haven't taken that step yet, but we're just going to have to wait and see. The burn tax has been approved. It's probably going to be in full force on the next epoch, on and around the 20th of September. So again, it's just going to be a waiting game. We're going to be having a look at this every now and then. We have had some major gains for Lunar Classic in the last few days. Not something we can ignore. It's got a strong ecosystem. It's got a strong community. And personally, I do believe that Lunar Classic will be going up. How high? It's difficult to say. Will it get to 1 cent? Will it get to 10 cents? Will it get to $1? Who knows? It could even go higher. It's very difficult to speculate at this point in time. But this could be the big comeback story of cryptos in 2022. We had the big crash. We might have the big recovery as well. So this is a space to watch, and I will be talking about it. That is everything that I have for you in this daily market update. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.